Yay! Hi guys! I'm out here again. Hey, I finally had a nice day, a non-cloudy day to come out and get my tan on a little bit more. So that's what I'm gonna do today for a little bit. Probably don't have a lot of tanning time. I could have got up earlier and got out here earlier, but oh, what did I get on myself? Toothpaste, I think. Yep. Let's get that off there. I just brushed my teeth. So my chest is still, it was like just peeling a little bit like yesterday. So I'm gonna lay on my stomach for a little bit and sun my buns. There we go. Let's see. Hopefully that's not too bad of an angle. I hope. Sorry, I can't see the chat out here. But yeah, I gotta get my tan on a little bit. It's been cloudy for like the last few days, so I haven't come out to tan. So I need to do a tanning stream. And I don't know what the temperature is right now. I think it said it was 85. Feels pretty hot. It doesn't feel super bad, but I probably will end up having to hose myself off at some point. Supposed to be some hot weather left still that I can be out here tanning, so I'm happy about that. I don't know if anybody made it to, I'm sure quite a few people did, obviously, because I was in there for King Cobra Celebration of Life stream yesterday. It was so nice, but it was very sad, and but was very touching, you know. And the freaking chat was moving so fast, I couldn't even hardly see who was in there. I saw a few familiar names, but I mean, that was incredible. I've never seen anything like that. There was over 10,000 people in the chat, which was, like I said, I've never seen anything like that. Even when like celebrities stream, I have never seen numbers like that. So that was pretty awesome. You know, I hope that kind of gives his dad a little bit of comfort, and his mom or stepmom, whatever, but really truly sounds like his mom since he was 4 years old, you know, like she took on that role, which is awesome. But yeah, R.I.P. Cobes. It was sad, but it was, like I said, it was very touching celebration of life. And it was just crazy. I had no idea that like he's had this like King Cobra thing going on for like ever. Like, wow, that's pretty cool. Oh man. So yeah, so I had a Cobra's Mist. I tried it with the dragon fruit, and with the dragon fruit Mountain Dew, it was okay. Oh my gosh, I'm like sweating already. But it wasn't, I think I liked the Baja Blast Cobra's Mist the best, even better than the dragon fruit, honestly. I almost feel like the dragon fruit made it a little too fruity. I don't know. It was okay. It wasn't bad. It was still better than the regular Mountain Dew Cobra's Mist with the regular Mountain Dew. But I feel good today. I did drink my 6-pack, but I really paced myself yesterday, so not hungover or anything. I actually feel pretty darn good today, although I didn't sleep very well was the only issue. I felt like I don't know, I don't remember having any dreams, and I just felt like I like tossed and turned pretty much all night, and I just felt like I didn't get very restful sleep, which sucks. But I'm ready to get back to business now that the weekend is over. I gotta get back to doing my cushions too. I moved the chair cushion out into the garage, and it's almost dry already. It's dried pretty quick. So if I have the strength and energy, I really should do another cushion tonight. And at the latest, if I don't do it tonight, at the latest tomorrow. I gotta do one tomorrow. If not tonight. Because the hot weather is gonna be gone soon, and I need to get those last 2 cushions done and drying before it starts getting cold. So there will be more cushion leg workout streams coming up. Oh, and I would like to say a thank you to the gentleman who sent me a $10 Cash App for coffee today. Thank you very much. That was very gentlemanly of you. I haven't gone anywhere yet, so I didn't get any coffee yet. But I will, and that was very nice and thoughtful, so thank you very much. But yeah, I really need to go into Vegas at some point today and like re-up on some weed. That's what I really need to do. I haven't smoked for like 4 days, I think. It's been a few days, like all weekend. And I'm ready to go re-up and smoke and chill. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm sweating already, my goodness. Whew. I'm not really surprised because I haven't been used to being out here, and I haven't been out here for like a few days because it's been so cloudy and not nice tanning weather. Yeah, I could use a bit of a breeze, please. I'm definitely gonna have to take a shower after this because I can already feel the sweat trickling down. But that's a good thing. We gotta sweat out the impurities. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. What do they say? It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. Bro, and I don't know. I can't believe, like, that David still hasn't been arrested. That shit's crazy. I just watched a video today where they were talking about some dudes were, like, live streaming. I want to say it was, like, yesterday or sometime over the weekend. I think it was yesterday. And David was actually in their chat. And it's crazy, dude. It's just... I just feel like California is not safe for women anymore. Be very, very, very careful. If you are a woman, a single woman in California, because they do not protect their citizens. They certainly don't seem to give a shit about women or children there, that's for sure. And I just saw another story on the news today of a woman, I guess this happened yesterday or sometime over the weekend, where there was some crazy man that was following her. She was just walking down the sidewalk with a crowbar, and the man started beating her with a crowbar, and the poor woman had to run in to this business, this little like dessert shop type of restaurant thing, to try to get help. Of course, nobody helped her. They just stood around like watching this woman get attacked by this man, brutally, savagely attacked, beating her with a crowbar. Nobody did a damn thing. They just stood there like morons. I guess somebody called 911. Thank God. Woo, what a hero you are. But nobody stepped in to actually stop it. This country has gotten so soft. Like, the citizens of our country have gotten so soft. It's ridiculous. It's like, you think that these evil criminal freaks don't see this and see you all as a bunch of soft, like, sitting ducks? Because nobody fights back. It's sickening. Like, there were men in there. You mean to tell me like 2 or 3 men couldn't have dogpiled on him and stopped the attack? That's what I'm talking about. Men are not men anymore. It's disgusting. And then there still ain't been any justice for poor little Celeste. What the hell? Like, I'm honestly so mad. And then another young lady was murdered in West Hollywood. Beautiful young Hispanic woman. I believe she was like 24 or something. She was just in her 23, early 20s. And I guess there was some brawl that broke out in West Hollywood. 20 to 30 people all brawling on the side of the street. And somehow this woman got pulled into it or whatever, and she got stabbed, and then she later passed away. And of course, there's no one's been brought to justice in that. Same thing with the guy that attacked the woman with the crowbar. Their cameras were so crappy that you can't tell who that guy is or make out any identifying facial features. I mean, so he's probably never going to be caught. The guy that stabbed this poor young woman to death in West Hollywood is probably never going to be caught. We don't know if David is ever going to be arrested. What is going on in California? Oh my gosh. You could not pay me enough to go to California right now. There's no way. After my last trip to Cali in May, that was bad enough. That was awful. I can't even imagine. And maybe back then, you know, and you guys already know with the whole concert and everything, I got kicked out of the concert. I had to walk. They made me leave the property, which put me in a really unsafe position. But they don't care. They don't care. I could have been brutally attacked, murdered. They don't care, you know? It's just, like I say, beware if you're a young woman or any woman of any age in California. Girl, you better stay strapped, have a shank on you, have some freaking bear mace or whatever you got to do, a taser. Protect yourself, because the police don't care. The other citizens don't care. It's sickening. I'm so glad I got out of Cali when I did. You know, everything happens for a reason, and maybe that whole bullshit really was kind of a blessing in disguise, because maybe that had to happen to get me to get out of Cali and come back here so that myself and my daughter would actually be safe. Ain't no one safe in Cali right now. They letting people's, homes burn down, and then trying to build a park for kids where all those houses burned in the Palisades, putting fire trucks and all that, trying to re-traumatize these poor young children. It is sick. Yeah, California has really gone to the dogs. Really sad. But that's the government over there, that's why they don't have, and the LAPD apparently does not want to work. I don't know what the hell the problem is there. But yeah, they found 2 bodies. And it's always women. What is up with all these women getting, all these females, at least I'll say, because Celeste wasn't a woman, she was a child. But what up with all the females getting killed in California? It's like they found another body in a burnt out Honda Civic, in the trunk of a Honda Civic, and they're saying that that's not related to David. But then I'm hearing that body found in that Honda Civic trunk that was burned, they tried to burn the car, they tried to burn the trunk to try to hide the evidence. But I guess it was a body of another female, and they say that her index finger is missing. So that is really weird. And I don't know how true that is or not, but I did hear that. And if that's true, that is a mighty strange coincidence, seeing that all the index finger, the shush tattoo and, the David case and everything. But like I said, I almost feel like they're protecting him. And I don't know why. I almost feel like David is being protected right now by law enforcement. And it is wild as hell to me. I don't get it. And so I wouldn't be surprised if they're, I don't know. And, with him paying people off, I don't know if he's been paying off law enforcement or what he's connected to. Because somebody that's capable of that, God only knows what else they're capable of, Very, very scary. But yeah, it's been a lot of sadness lately, I need some sunshine in my life. It's been a lot of dark clouds. That's why we out here today, gang. Spicy gang. I need to get back to my AI art too, but it's just so hard when it's like, when it's nice out. When it's nice out and I want to be outside during the daytime, and then I got to do other stuff at night, so I just haven't even really had the time, and I really need to get back to it. I think when I re-up on my ganja, I'll feel a little bit, more chill and creative, hopefully. Right now I'm a little stressed because I really desperately need to get the rug doctor and the furniture attachment so I can clean that love seat off that I spilled beer all over by accident. And because and I'm kind of stressed because the fall festival is coming up this weekend. I need to get a hold of Miguel too and see if he's going to be DJing it again. My stomach's growling. I don't know why. I'm not even hungry. I don't feel hungry anyway. But yeah, the fall festival's coming up this weekend, so I'm stressed. I'm stressed about money, y'all. And so Nishan's going to be coming over, and I don't know how that's going to work. If I'm going to have to go into Vegas and pick him up and then bring him back or what. But there's a lot I got to do this week. There's a lot I need to get done. Just stuff around the house, too. Laundry, get everything set up for him to come over. And that's why I would really like to get that carpet cleaner sooner the better, so I can, get that done so we'll have some places to sit in this freaking living room. I'm stressing and I don't want to stress, and I know I'm stressing too because I need my medicine. I got people out here trying to sabotage me. I see that creep BQ. I appreciate you guys pointing that out to me, and I see that creep BQ obsessing over me again and being a fucking weirdo. I just don't understand why people that I have no interest in, that I don't communicate with, that I want nothing to do with, can't, like, move on. Like, that I've never had anything to do with, even. Move the fuck on. I don't understand why these people become, like, negatively obsessed with me. It's really, really odd. It really makes no sense. I just... It's always weird people that it's like, and they become obsessed with me in these negative ways. It's like, how come no fine ass man ever becomes like romantically obsessed with me or something, you know, like where he's just like, oh, I want to, you know, treat you like a queen. And yeah, I don't get it. It's literally like these scumbags that I've never associated with. I've never been friends with. I want no association with. I never have. That decide they're gonna freaking obsess over me for years and years. It's like, it's really freaking weird. Because it's not just one person. It's happened with multiple people throughout the years, you know? And it kind of started off with my ex-best friend. And most of the times it happens, it makes no sense because it's not even guys that like I would be, you know, that I would be interested in dating, or people that would be interested in dating me. Sometimes it's females, you know, sometimes it's freaking creepy pedophiles like BQ, sometimes it's gay guys. You never know, dude. It's so freaking weird. I don't understand it. But yeah, shout out to everybody that was in King Cobra's celebration of life yesterday. I thought that was really beautiful. I loved seeing that many people show up, and I really didn't see like, I may have saw like one or two negative comments from people being jerks, but I really didn't see. It was just mostly positive, you know, like 99% positive, and just so much love. And I saw so many like green and black hearts and snake emojis, and it was so nice. And I'm sure that that really meant a lot to his family to see the outpouring of love. And, you know, I just wish he could have understood that while he was here on earth, you know, that it just like, even with me, I was a fan. I mean, I really, like I said, I was rooting for him and Jessica when they first got together. I was very supportive of, you know, their relationship. I was happy for him. I was happy to hear, you know, that he ended his dry spell, and I was like, good for him, because he seems like a nice guy. There seemed like a very nice guy. So I thought, you know, he deserved to have a woman, and, you know, but, and be happy. But, I guess they thought I was trolling, or their mods thought I was trolling or something, because I got blocked in both their chats pretty straight away. And I never said anything but nice, positive, supporting, encouraging words. So that was strange. And I imagine I wasn't the only one. I imagine there were probably thousands of people who got the same treatment. And it makes you wonder, it's like, I don't know if sometimes it's the mods these people are pointing at that are like sabotaging their channels. Sometimes some people can get weird. If you appoint the wrong person as mod, I know because I've done it. I've had a mod in the past that got like really like possessed already, you guys. I don't even know, and I can't see anything out here because it's so freaking bright. I can't believe my phone already freaking overheated. My gosh. I don't know how long it's been overheated for, but whatever. Like I said, if I can't stream out here, because if it keeps overheating, I don't care. I'm gonna get my tan on, and I will stream later because I have some things to say. That's for sure. But if my phone's gonna keep overheating, at least I tried, y'all. That's all I can do. Maybe I can stream inside later, where I can actually see the chat. That would be nice. Catch up with chat a little bit and see what you guys have to say. Yeah, it's hot out here, but dang, I didn't ooh. I guess it's still that hot that my phone's gonna overheat. Dang it. But yeah, I'm not going in because today's the first day that I've been able to get my tan on for a few days. So if the phone keeps overheating, then the stream's just gonna have to end, because I'm not ending my tanning today. No. No. I need to get my tan on, baby. Oh, I'm just happy to be back out here and have the sunshine on my skin. It's so nice. I am so thrilled. I actually got a really good tan this year, and I'm very happy about it. Even despite like my dad going in the hospital, being in the hospital for like a week. So I missed out on like at least a whole solid week, if not maybe like a day or two more of tanning. So I'd say 7 to 9 days of tanning, which really messed me up. But I'm back. I'm back and actually kind of getting fried in the sun with the hose. With the video where I was hosing myself down and you could tell like my front side was getting red. That actually helped a lot. I know that was kind of a bad, because no one wants to get a sunburn, but it definitely intensified my bronze. Once it chillaxed and darkened up into tan, it was great. So I'm very happy with my tan, my way my tan's going this year. I'm sad that summer is officially over, but it doesn't feel like it here, thank God. Not yet. Probably, like I said, probably not all the way up until Halloween. But we got some fun things coming up. We got the Fall Festival coming up this weekend. We got the world's largest bounce house coming up in October before Halloween. So that I might actually be able to stream at, or at least take some videos. I'm at least take some damn videos for my Instagram story or something. But the Fall Festival, I'm not going to be able to stream at because it's just way too many people. It'll be scuffed AF. Yeah, bro, I could already hose myself off, but I'm kind of enjoying sweating a little bit because I'm like, I'll sweat the impurities out. Feels good to be back out in the sun sweating, though. That's for sure. I wish I had a pool, but whatever. I could always hose myself off if I need to refresh myself. And I will at some point. Oh my gosh, and I need a new freaking phone cord too. So if my phone dies, I don't know, I'm sorry. I charged it as much as I possibly could on my one idiotic charger that I hate, and now my charging cord is just totally going tits up, and it sucks. So I need to get another one. I need to do that like today too, hopefully. I'm like, please donate. I know I didn't put the donation links and pin them in chat. I should, but I just wanted to get out here and get my tan on. But Power Chat is on, you guys, if you want to donate through Power Chat or Cash App. But if you want me to know now while I'm out here tanning, I would use Power Chat. Oh yeah, I'm sweating. It's pretty warm still, pretty dang warm. Sweating all those blue moon toxins right out. Oh my gosh, what is like, is there a hair? Something's like, I feel like something's like tickling my butt. I don't know. Okay, I guess my phone's still on. Hey. Yeah, I could use a little more of a breeze. There's a little bit. I'm like, yeah, thank you. Oh, that feels good. I need more. Give me that cool breeze. Yeah, feels good. That's what I needed, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, it just feels so good to be out here. It's gonna feel so good to like hose myself off and then dry off again. And I know I need to do an inside chatting stream. I need to freaking do my hair too. I need to dye my hair so bad. Oh, I've been slacking. Sweat is like literally dripping in my eyes. I finally got the blower for the bounce house out of the ground too. Thank God. There's a couple, I think there's only two or three maybe tent pegs, whatever, still stuck in the ground. I don't give a shit. I'll get those out at some point. They can stay there until it gets cold out, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not gonna do it in the freaking blazing heat. I don't care that much. Oh my gosh, bro. Sweaty Betty out here. Oh. My boobs covered? Okay, good. Yeah, it's hot. Still quite hot. I definitely think it's hotter than 85. Yeah, I really don't understand why like some of these like gay dudes are like obsessed with me. It's so weird. Because it's like, obviously you're not interested in me in a romantic way. I think maybe they want to be me and they're mad. Maybe they want to be... It overheated again, go figure. Ooh, I gotta come in. I am very hot myself. I'm not gonna stay inside though, but I'm gonna... Let's put my phone in here to cool down. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know what happened. I can't believe my phone's freaking overheated twice already. I wasn't even out there that long. What does it say? I don't know. I have my other glasses on. Why would I go to a tanning salon? Because this is free. Why would I go to a tanning salon and fake and bake when I can literally just like sit in my own... hold on. I gotta turn this off for 1 second. When I can literally sit in my own backyard for free in the comforts of my own home. No thanks. I'd rather, and plus I like to be as natural as possible. I like to do things the natural way if I can. So, oh, this got really turned around or over, didn't it? Yeah, exactly. The bounce house is taken down for this season. And it's probably destroyed. I don't think it's really gonna make it next year, but you know, basically what happened, I know, right? Phil Collins Hill, great to see you. Basically what happened is I took the bounce house down, like it was deflated, and my dad went to the hospital. My dad ended up in the hospital, and he was in the hospital for like a week. So I was not around, and we were going, and he was in Las Vegas in the hospital. So I was taking my mom, my mom, and my daughter to Vegas every day to visit my dad in the hospital. So we didn't have time, or I didn't have time to mess with the bounce house or take it up or anything. And it basically got cooked by the sun. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like this one part of it, it just doesn't feel right. Like it feels almost like it got a little bit melted almost from the sun. So that's a bummer. So that's why that is, I after my dad got out of the hospital and we weren't having to drive to Vegas every day, I was finally able to take the bounce house down and bring it inside, like roll it all up and take it in the garage. Yeah, it pretty much did. And I wouldn't have normally just left it like laying out there like that for a week plus, but I really didn't have any choice. You know, it wasn't like we knew my dad was gonna, it wasn't like a planned thing that my dad was gonna go to the hospital. So it was total like last minute, and you know, we had to be there for him. That's, you know, so shit happens. We had it for 2 seasons. I wish I could have had it longer, but life be life, and y'all, and shit happens, and that's what happened. So yeah, so it sucks, but the bounce house is taken in, and it's done for this year. It may be done forever. We'll see. I still have it. I didn't throw it away because I knew Sheridan would get upset if I threw it away. But I'm honestly scared to use it because I'm scared that it's been so weakened by the sun that if I like turn the blower on and have the blower going on it, that it's gonna like, there's gonna be like a big bang and it's just gonna pop. I just don't think it is really necessarily safe to even use it. I don't know what's gonna happen if it would do that, but actually, because it's broken, it's already broken like at the seam a little bit, like, and that I need to like, I was gonna repair, but I don't think it would even be worth it now. And it didn't pop like that, so maybe not. Maybe, you know, maybe I'm being too dramatic. I don't know. But yeah, it sucks. So the bounce house is at least done, definitely done for this year. At least. I don't know. I wanted to come in to cool off a little bit myself, but I think I'm probably going to go back out there in a minute and probably end my stream because otherwise my stream's going to just keep overheating. It's still too hot, so I don't know. Let me see. Maybe I can check and see what it says the temperature is on my laptop real quick. I'm just curious. Because at first it said it was 85 like when I went out there, but it definitely seems like it's hotter than that. And I don't think my phone would be overheating so fast if it were only 85. It says it's 87. I don't think I trust that either. I think it's probably hotter than that. But that's okay. It was good for me to come in and take a little break from the heat, and then I can always stream probably later. I don't know if I'm going to stream later tonight or what or when. I don't know. I don't feel like drinking for quite a while. And I feel fine. Like I said, I'm not hungover or anything today because I did drink the whole 6-pack, but I completely, like, I nursed the fuck out of it again. So it took me like all night last night to drink the 6-pack again. So I'm good, but drinking twice in 1 week is really too much for me. And I didn't even want to drink yesterday, but I did it out of respect for King Cobra because I wanted to do the toast to King. I wanted to participate along with everybody else to the toast for King Cobra last night. And I'm glad I did, you know. But I'll tell you, if that wouldn't have gone on, I definitely would not have bought beer yesterday. I would not have been drinking no beer yesterday unless that was going on. So I'm certainly not feeling like drinking for a good long while now. Like last night wasn't bad, but Friday night was bad. Friday night I was really depressed, so I just pounded that 6-pack. I think I drank that 6-pack in like record time too. It was like way too fast. And I had barely eaten anything. I had eaten, so it wasn't like a totally empty stomach, but I had eaten like a sandwich and like a little bit of like mashed potatoes. So, excuse me, it wasn't really anything too substantial. It was like a really small sandwich. It was like that big too. Oh, hey, Forlorn Hope, great to see you. Oh, I know. That was so sad with the urns. That's a beautiful urn, though, with the urn sitting there. Oh, gosh, I know. That was, I cried through the whole thing. I just moved my box of tissues, but I had, I had my tissues and my Cobra's Mist ready, and I poured my Cobra's Mist before the stream even began. And so it was sitting there, and then I was just drinking kind of like a Blue Moon during the stream until the end, and then I drank the Cobra's Mist at the end for the toast. But so my Cobra's Mist got to sit out and get nicely to room temperature, you know. But that was a really nice celebration of live stream, incredibly touching, you know. And yeah, I cried through the whole thing, definitely. It was very, very sad. I mean, it's just a sad situation, but it's just his dad. I don't know. I kind of like see a lot of myself in his dad as a single parent who's just doing their absolute best. And it's so hard raising a child, especially when it's like your first child and you've never been a parent before and you're a single parent at that. And of course you question yourself all the time, like, I mean, I hope you do if you care, you know, enough to, you know, you question yourself all the time, like, am I doing the right thing for my child? And, you know, it can just be so hard, you know? So I really feel for his dad, and hearing his dad and his, I was going to say his mom, even though, you know, it's his technically stepmom, but I feel like that woman was more his mom than his biological mother, you know, and hearing them and hearing his little sister and everything. Oh, it was tough. It was definitely heartbreaking. You know, you can tell that they're really, really broken up over losing him. And he was a special kind of person, you know? It's just really sad. Hey, Smuggy, I was outside tanning and my freaking phone overheated twice. And I haven't even been live for an hour. I wasn't even outside for an hour yet, and my phone already overheated. It says it's like 87 degrees out, which doesn't make sense to me because I've been out when it's been 90 something and my phone hasn't overheated that quick. So I'm like, it's a nice day, so I was trying to get my tan on, you know? But my phone keeps overheating and I was getting hot AF. I was sweating. So I was like, you know what? I better come in and bring my phone in, let my phone cool down a little bit and let my body cool down a little bit. I think I'm just going to end my stream before I go back out there, though. I think I'll go back out there for the last part of the day and end my stream. And maybe I'll come back and stream later tonight after I get some weed or something. Either, I don't know, we'll see. I'm either going to stream probably tonight or maybe work on some AI art. I need to get back to that really bad. I've totally been neglecting my art. And that's probably part of what's been upsetting me too, because I don't feel like I have a creative outlet. And there's just been so much like doom and gloom and so many depressing things happening and in the news and people dying and, you know, gone too soon, you know, people dying prematurely. I definitely have some new stuff I've been working on, but I've kind of put it on hold and I need to get back to it. Oh, thank you, Forlorn Hope. I don't know. It's just, it's annoying. It's annoying how fast my phone overheated. Look at this little guy. I feel bad. I splurged and I bought myself this little thing the other day because I fell in love with him and I couldn't resist him. Look at this little baby. Yay. He does the worm. Look at that. That's for Nishon. Oh my gosh, I gotta do that to Nishon. He's gonna be mad. I'll be like, do the worm. He doesn't like that for some reason. There was like this part in the Trolls movie where they did that, and he's like, oh, I hate that. I don't know why. I don't know why. He's just weird, but you have to do that when he comes over. Do the worm, Nishon, do the worm. I love this. I had to have it. It's too cute. It's these little I'm sure you guys see these at gas stations where you live too. These little 3D printed creatures. And they're overpriced, and whoever is making them is making a fortune off of these things. We've got 3 of them now. This is the first one we got. I had to get for Sheridan. And this guy's really neat because I don't know if you can kind of tell, the gray on him is actually reflective. And I wish the gray on my worm were like the same type of, it's like the UV, like, I don't know, it's like the reflective. And so with the light on it, it's gray, but then with the weird light on it, it turns it all different, like rainbow colors. She wanted this little guy. He's so cute. He's got his little arms and legs and his little tail hanging down. That's the first one we got. Oh, he's so cute. He sits up nicely. And then I got her this one the other day. She really wanted a spider one. She fell in love with the spider one. So I got her this little spider guy. He's looking at me. He sits on my finger. He's so cute. But then, and then I had to have the pink snake thing, worm, or whatever it is. They're not, no, they're just little 3D printed animal creature toys. I don't know. We get them at the gas station. We see them at the gas station all the time. So that's where we've been getting them. And then they're like $8 and some change for each one, which is freaking ridiculous. And they're all so cute in different colors and stuff. And it's like, I want to collect them all, which sucks. Because why? Just, you know, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm so poor, and then I waste like $8 on these little trinkets. And it's just like, I guess they spark joy though, you know, so it's not that bad. They're kind of cool. I put them up here on my little toy shelf with all my other little tchotchkes and stuff. Man. I need to drink more water. I do feel a little bit like dehydrated, and it's probably because I did drink over the weekend twice, which I don't normally do. That was kind of a crazy weekend. Not too crazy, but that's about as crazy as I like to get these days. You know what I mean? Whew. I'm really going into my hermit mode, especially now with all this crime against women happening. I'm so glad. I'm actually happy that I'm at the age that I'm at. I'm so happy I'm not like in my 20s or something. Because I remember, you know, being able to just go out freely in my 20s and, oh no, my little guys are all falling down. Go to the clubs and, hey, Blue Blitz, great to see you. I've been seeing a lot of 222 lately. That's funny. I've been seeing so many freaking angel numbers lately. It's not even funny. It's like crazy these days. But, you know, you used to be able to go out and feel safe. And even, like I said, even in May, when I went, you know, to the Chesel concert in Cali, I felt safe. And I was walking around all by myself. I was like, which now I look back and I'm like, oh, that was kind of foolish. You know, I didn't realize how unsafe California, Southern California and LA has really become, especially for women. And I mean, I was walking around by myself. I was drunk. So like my inhibitions were down, you know, and just really bad, really bad. I will not do that again. No. I just, you know, and it's scary to think about, like, it's just really, really unsafe these days, especially if you're a woman. like I said, I'm so glad I'm not like in my 20s anymore, because I feel like it's not, I see why younger people are not going out to clubs. I completely understand. I actually completely understand. A lot of people my age and older, they don't understand why younger people are not going out and socializing in person like they used to, and why a lot of younger people are now using the internet for their socialization and their gathering places rather than a bar or a club and meeting up in person. People can meet up and have almost like an online virtual bar or club with, you know, the panels and stuff and talking to each other online. And I've heard a lot of people question it, and I've questioned it myself, but now I don't question it anymore. Now I understand. And honestly, good on the young people for not being out in the bars and the clubs and stuff, because especially in this day and age, you're just asking for trouble. You know, might as well keep yourself, and if you want to drink, drink in the safety of your own home. You know, don't go out and drive and go to get more booze after you're done with whatever you drank at home. That way you ensure that you stay safe and everybody else stays safe. But yeah, I completely understand it now. And I honestly recommend it. I think it's better for young people to just, if you want to drink and you want to socialize, have like a virtual bar. You know, that's what they need. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll come up with that. Has anyone else come up with that? What are you talking about? Is this the nasty she will heart? What are you talking about? I'm so confused. Heart? What is, and H-A-R-T. I mean, maybe you're misspelling. I don't know what you're trying to say. Or maybe I missed something. Let me look at my chat on my computer. I'm so confused at what you're saying here. Oh, I hope it's nice out again tomorrow. I want to tan more, but I don't know if I'm gonna try to attempt to stream it, at least until, I don't even know, like maybe if it's in the like the low 80s. Excuse me. What the fuck was that? Is that the chair? What is that? What's crack-a-lackin'? Is it my body? Is it the chair? Something's making a weird noise. Are there people that have opened like actual online like bars? Or that would be cool. That's what it should be. That would be cool. It's my toe. That's what it should be. It's my toe making that noise. Oh my gosh. I was like, what is that? Hey Brandon, good to see you. Oh, how are you doing today, hon? I don't know what this, it's terrible. What are you saying, Sour Dub? I'm really confused. I mean, I know a lot of people are like paneling up and socializing on panels instead of like going out to bars these days, but is there an actual like virtual club or virtual bar? That would be really cool. Oh, nice. That's what's up. That's great. A day off is good. Really, where they do that at? Is it cool? I want to go to like a virtual bar. Maybe not anytime soon actually, because I'm not feeling like drinking probably for a long time. I really like, even though I know that this weekend's the fall festival, I really don't want to drink. If Nishan wants to drink, obviously I don't care what he does, but I don't feel like drinking this weekend. And I don't really care about like doing it up as much as I did last year for the fall festival. I care about the food. I'm there for the food. Scum TV. That doesn't sound that great. Ready Mac. They need better names than that. That doesn't sound like any place I want to hang out. Scum TV. I don't know about all that. Thank you. It gets really funny if you're a troll. I bet. Oh my. I don't know. I don't know if I should try to go back out there and tan anymore. I mean, I'm going to go back out there and tan. I just don't know if I should bring my phone. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to end the stream. I would really rather just chat with you guys when I can actually see the chat, you know, than go out there and have to deal with my phone overheating and stuff. So I think I'm just going to go out there and listen to some music and chill, tan for the rest of the day, go get weed, and then maybe I'll be back later or sometime tomorrow. I'll be working on, maybe tonight I'll work on some AI art. I don't know what I want to do yet. But I want to go out and get my tan on. I'm sorry this stream was kind of a failure tanning stream. I tried, but, you know, hopefully we can get some tanning streams in that my phone won't completely overheat during, before the end of spookini season. We're officially in what I'm calling spookini season now because it's fall, but it is still bikini season, as you can see. So we're full on spookini season, babies. A little like a, should I do like a little Conan O'Brien? A little, remember when Conan used to do that? Remember? I used to really love watching Conan O'Brien back in the day. Oh my gosh, do you remember, like, oh my gosh, I'm really showing my age here, but oh my gosh, I used to remember when they used to do the skits. I used to watch the Conan O'Brien show back before the year 2000 when they used to do the skit. In the year 2000, in the year 2000, I can't even do it, but I can't do the falsetto like that really. You know, but I heard that actually, I just saw today on the news, it said that he's supposed to be back in the next week. So I guess all the crying libtards got their way. It's really, whatever. It's yucky. But, okay. I guess in a way that's good for the people of Hollywood because they'll still get their free concerts and stuff, but I don't know. I think the guy is a jerk. Obviously. I'm not cool with, like, it was a publicity stunt, probably. Yeah. I just, don't even get me started on everything. I'm very dissatisfied with so much right now. And the whole David thing, I'm really pissed about. Really pissed about. And I noticed that freaky deaky PDF creep BQ was saying, like, posted some post about me and was saying that I was like, what did that idiot say? I was like glorifying this guy that was like a PDF killer. No, not at all. Not glorifying that at all. Talking about it, covering it, yes. Am I Team David? No, not anymore. Hell no. I wasn't even one of those people that was like, he didn't do it, he's innocent. Like, even when the news broke, I was shocked, I was upset. I didn't want to believe that he could do something like that. But I'm not a fool, you know? Like, come on. I'm not, if I were, I'd probably be working for the LAPD right now. Or I'd be, you know, appointed some political office in California if I were that much of a fucking fool. But I'm not a fool. And I mean, to me, them acting like they don't have enough evidence to charge him is insane. Completely insane. I've never seen such a gross, like, mishandling of a case, it seems like, you know, ever in my life. And I just want to see this guy brought to justice. The fact that he's still free, he's still walking the streets or whatever he's doing, he's still free to be going into people's, you know, live streams and stuff is absolutely insane to me. It's just, and it's scary, you know. And like I said, I just think that, you know, California is not the place to be if you are a female, especially if you're a single female. It seems like it's gotten increasingly dangerous for females, and then it feels like when females are viciously, brutally attacked in California, nothing is done about it. They don't care. It's like, oh, it's okay. It's like you're free to beat up and maim and torture and murder women. That's what it seems like in California, and with literally no repercussions. It's sickening. David was a sole mod on his own subreddit, and he was deleting posts about Celeste. Oh my gosh. I heard today that he was deleting posts. Like, I'm sure everybody saw the repost that he posted where, oh my gosh, I am still peeling a little bit. Yuck. No wonder. I mean, see, this is why I didn't want to tan on the front, my front side today. But I saw that, I'm sure everybody saw the post that he reposted of the guy that was cutting up like lunch meat, and it said like, this is what you do, or this is how to handle it if your girl talks to another guy, or something like that. And I guess he reposted that in the past. I saw today somebody saying that he deleted that repost. So it looks like he's trying to do damage control. Bro, it's too late. It's already been documented all over the internet that you were reposting this shit. You know? I mean, it's crazy. Ooh, that was weird. I just saw 777. That was cool. Oh, and I got to watch a really great live stream last night by one of my favorite energy readers, and she's incredible. And so that was so good. I've been watching a couple different readings yesterday, and one by my girl Golden. Oh my gosh, absolutely incredible. Yep, 777 again. Great. I love it. I love those angel numbers. What the hell is Golden's channel? I want to recommend, if I can recommend these two channels. Celeste Rivas' sister confirms David under investigation. Thank God. Oh my gosh. Let's find out. Let's take a moment to watch this. Ooh, what is that? Those girls are really cute, no homo. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, let's see what they say. This is from Tisa Tells. I want to hear. I like her coverage of this. This is a new channel that I never have seen before until all this came up.
If you guys haven't been following him, he is a popular singer and TikToker, billions of views, hundreds of thousands of followers, and now his girlfriend was found in a trunk, not in pieces. Okay, now the thing, it gets even sicker.
It just bothers me so much that his girlfriend, bro, she was a 14-year-old. It's just so yucky. It's just so yucky, and it's just so tragic and just heartbreaking. It is just horrible. Hi, Juan. Welcome. I was out tanning, but my phone kept overheating, so I came in. Okay. There's something here that's posted. Let's see what she says about it.
Was 15.
Let's turn this down.
Then we found out she was 13 when she went missing. Then we found out, according to her friends, if they can't believe, that she was exactly 10 years old when he started seeing her.
What?
And he slipped up by getting in. Well, I'm sorry, not slipped up, but he slithered his way into a Fortnite group with kids. Now, let me tell you something. This case does open a lot of stuff out. Let me get to the point. The sister has broken her silence and has confirmed justice is on the way. He is being investigated. We are going to read her statement.
I fucking
We're
hope
also gonna
so,
get
man.
to the statements of Marky.
We need justice
And the
for
way
this.
It seems like
For this poor
I don't know.
girl.
I think David thinks he's Kaiser Sosa or something. You cannot tell me that boy is acting like he has no cares in the world.
Yeah.
He has literally been caught in Fortnite since this has happened just 2 days ago. Caught in Fortnite forums trying to chill. Somebody drove by his house in the Hollywood Hills or whatever, and all the lights were on. They heard voices. It sounded like they were partying. Whether this man is guilty or not, I think we can all agree he knew Celeste. I think we can all agree all the evidence. It appears that he knew Celeste biblically, if you know what I'm saying, okay? A lot of people, including myself, have been concerned why the police have been so slow dragging their feet to make it.
This making Rapunzel's mom not look so crazy, isn't it? Okay, that's all I'm saying. It's making locking your daughter up in a tower looking real good. It looks like that is the way to go these days. No internet, no nothing. We're locking this young lady up in a tower until she 18 years old. Okay? David finna be trying to climb up her hair and shit. Ugh, get the... Creep.
Why do I think? I think because the police are like, listen, this could be the first time you did this, or you could be a serial unaliver. There could be other people found. We know that there was a woman and the same day discovered in a tow yard. She was just missing one finger.
That's the other thing. You heard about, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but I know I did. You heard about the other body that was found the exact same day as Celeste in LA in a different car. This was in a burned out Honda Civic. I guess there was a body, and allegedly they found out the body belonged to a female. I don't know if there's any other identifying factors that have been released, but this is what I've been hearing, that it was a body of a female found the same day as Celeste's remains were found in a different area of LA in a Honda Civic in the trunk, and it looked like somebody had set fire to the Honda Civic trying to get rid of any evidence. But now they're saying that the index finger was missing of that, but then they're saying it's not related. There's just so much misinformation and confusion clouding this case. It's just really bizarre, really, really scary. No, I don't. First contact, but yeah, I do. I am a little bit, I like to stay up on current events, and I am a little bit into true crime. Not everything. There's a lot of I guess the Kanika Jenkins thing was a really big story years back, and a lot of people were really into that. I never got into that. But the reason why I am so interested in this particular case is because I actually considered myself a fan of David's music before this news broke. I mean, I still like the music, but it's definitely tainted. You know what I mean? And I would never be out here. I'm not one of these people. I wasn't that much of a fan that I was out here buying his merch or out here, buying a ticket to his shows or anything like that. But to me, as someone that had heard his music, it was just kind of unbelievable that it's just bizarre. But, and I know it shouldn't be because it's Hollywood and it's the music industry, but it's bizarre to me.
David has one finger, and he has said he is into gore. He has said he is into gore, the P word, okay?
That's gross. That's gross. I don't like that. That's scary. Listen, I like gory movies. I'm a horror buff. I love scary movies as much as the next person. And I do love me some gore. I create gore. on, you know, with the AI art and stuff. But the gore, I mean, I think I can say it because I'm not monetized. The gore porn, no. That's for people that are just, you're not right. You're not right in the head, dude. Like, that's for sickos, for real. I'm not about that. No, I'm good on all that.
The stuff, it gives them a rise. Now, before we get into this, let me just say this, right?
Sick.
We actually need to have everybody talking about she was a child, she was a baby. Yeah, of course. That's the first level of disgust. But when are we actually going to start having a talk about social media? Whatever it started off at, it's not the same thing. I think there should be an age limit for when your kids can go online. I think there should be an age limit on when your kids can have an Instagram, Snap.
There should be, but that's up to the parents' discretion. Like my daughter, she don't go online like that. I mean, she plays Roblox, and that's bad enough. That there's enough weirdos on there and predators, you know what I mean? That's scary enough, and that's ridiculous with like a game, you know, forum or whatever that's designed for kids to have to worry about that shit. But I do monitor, you know, her on there, and she does pretty well. She plays some pretty fun little kid games and stuff on there. But I mean, yeah, no, she don't have no social media, none of that. And that's up to the parents. The parents got to police their own children. You actually have to supervise your children and make sure that they're not, maybe every kid doesn't need a fucking smartphone, you know? I mean, come on.
Snapchat, Fortnite, Reddit account. And that age limit needs to be strictly monitored. So if you want to be a parent that lets your kid go la 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 la, then you will also be held liable if you don't supervise and this happens.
I agree with that.
Parents, I am saying that there needs to be legislation because too many companies benefit monetarily wise from having forums where adults are mixing with children.
Yep.
And they don't care about
absolutely
kids. They only care about their profits.
Yep.
And if that's the case, we need to do something to limit their profits and protect our children. Everybody says they care about the kids.
Yep.
Well, let's do something to show that we do. Anyway, let's
yeah,
get into
it's a bunch of damn lip service.
Statement. Okay, so let's overview the statement. The sister speaks on the David situation and confirms the police are currently investigating him. Who else would they? It was your car.
They need to
your
be
girlfriend,
investigating faster.
Your servers, your messenger. Who else are they going to be investigating? I've never, again, I keep saying it. Y'all think I'm joking.
Hey, Lunar, nice to see you.
Murder TV mystery. I have never in my life seen this much information.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. How much do you, what do they need to take him into custody? What more evidence do you fucking need? Like, do you need him with a bloody knife in his hand? What do you actually need? This is crazy to me. Oh my gosh. Hey, Lunar, I was just outside tanning. I'm probably going to go back out in a little bit, but I saw this video because my phone kept overheating. I wasn't even outside for an hour. My phone overheated like twice. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to come in for a little bit and try to cool down, let my phone cool down. And I'm probably going to go back out there after I'm done watching this video.
Dean Blunt Lover, .444. Dean Blunt Lover? You know, let's just get to it because they suffered a tragedy. But she might want to change her, Insta handle. Now,
well, I don't think she's going to be changing anything anytime soon because she's deceased.
I've been reading through the comments, and I just want to clear a few things up. First, we are absolutely not trying to scam anyone. What? Every single donation is going directly where...
What do you mean, what? I've seen so many disgusting people accusing her family of trying to scam donations. It's just, ugh.
Supposed to go. So they have
Yuck.
a GoFundMe to taking care of burying Celeste and giving her a proper send-off.
Nothing wrong with that.
Listen, I don't like to
she
judge
deserves
family when they're in trauma and grief.
Exactly.
It seems a little bit odd to start things off that way, but okay.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Have you not known anyone else that's passed away? Dude, everybody that I know pretty much online these days that passes away, that's immediately what happens. There's usually a GoFundMe set up because funerals and that kind of stuff are very expensive. Very expensive. And let's face it, the costs of everything are going up. Nothing's going down these days. I can't fault the family at all for wanting to at least give this poor girl a decent funeral. That she deserves that. I mean, what is wrong with people? She deserved so much more. And they want to begrudge her family being able to give her a decent funeral? The fuck is wrong with people these days? Talk about adding insult to injury. It just seems inhuman to me.
He was originally created by Celestia herself. She did post it. Oh, Celeste's aunt. She did post it. I was like, who's Tia?
We know what... Oh, I was going to say, we know what Tia means, but maybe she doesn't. I do.
Take it down because people were digging into her account and finding personal information about the family.
Yuck. What is wrong with people, man? Let them grieve.
Out of respect for the privacy and to protect them during this really painful time, we decided to share it here instead. Adding on to this, we want to be clear that we did not know where Celeste was, and we also didn't know who David was. The police haven't shared any information about him with us either. Her funeral will likely be in 2 to 3 weeks once everything has been finalized. When this is all over, we'll be deactivating this account. We are not clout chasing and we are not scamming anyone. We're simply trying to honor Celeste and support her family through this. This fundraiser is simply about helping the family through an incredibly hard moment. We really appreciate everyone's support, kindness, and prayers. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for almost helping us reach the goal.
I'm so sick of seeing his face,
now,
honestly.
If this is supposed to be, okay, forgive me, but listen, we got to ask questions. Because at the end of the day, why didn't you lead with the stuff about Celeste? We didn't know where she was and we didn't know who David was. Wouldn't that be the first paragraph you put up?
Oh my gosh, what does it matter?
You didn't know who David was. Okay, fine, she ran away. Next thing, her funeral will likely be in 2 to 3 weeks once everything has been finalized.
Why are you
when this is all
nitpicking?
over, we'll be deactivating this account. We're not clout chasing and we're not scamming anybody. We're simply trying to honor Celeste and support her family through this. But why are you saying her family if this is supposed to be your sister? They also say yes. She said
maybe
yes,
they meant her
archive.
immediate family, her mother, her
Please
brothers
don't
and sisters or whatever.
any evidence since nothing has been finalized and we're not even being updated on what's happening. For now, everything will stay private. Also, thank you all. We're so close to reaching the GoFundMe goal.
They reached the goal.
Again,
Thank God.
you guys, first of all, this is actually, the whole thing is odd to me, but again, I'm holding grace because I hope I'm never in this situation. If it was me, I would have led with the funeral. I would have led with the investigation. I would have led with the thing. And I maybe would have finished with the GoFundMe. It's interesting that she is saying she's the sister, but she's saying support the family. Now, interestingly enough, when they say that the police are not telling us anything, that's also very, very interesting. Why? Well, for a couple of reasons. The police are keeping them in the dark because they actually don't know what happened to Celeste. And maybe it could be David, but also, usually in crimes like this, she could have ran away from him and ran back home and something tragically happening. I'm not saying that's what's happening. I'm saying that if you are the police, you do not have time to worry about, oh, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Oh, that's messed up. Oh, let them grieve and please, because the police, they're trying to find who did it. And the truth that...
By the way, I just found this out. You probably all have seen this little weirdo clip of David That's Celeste's wig. And at least I have seen a picture of Celeste, the victim, a 14-year-old victim, wearing the exact same wig. I mean, what else? I don't know. I don't know. I just know that there needs to be justice. There needs to be justice for this girl and her family.
Doesn't need motivation. The fact that the police are not talking to the family lets me know that they're also investigating what's going on the family side, not necessarily because of what they did, but because the whole circumstances of her disappearance were very, very odd. They're saying they reported it to the police and the local police did nothing.
I'm sorry.
The police are looking into.
I'm just getting grossed up. I've seen the footage of David.
Importantly, right? And this lets you know what a sick world we live in, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's talking about, oh my God, we need to cancel this guy. We need to do this. We need to do that. Meanwhile, this guy's stuff has literally become famous beyond compare. It's sick, really. And it showed.
Well, that's because people are like, it's a huge story in the news. It's because a lot of people, and it's irritating me that people are griping about this, because they're like, oh, his plays are going up and he's just getting more and more popular and this and that. Bro, the reason why because people are like, a lot of people didn't know who this guy was. A lot of people are like, who is this guy? So they're going back and they're maybe listening to his music. They've never even heard it before. Just because this is a huge story in the news, people are covering this story. People like me that did know who he was are covering the story on YouTube. And we're going back, and a lot of people are going back and they're looking and they're watching his videos. I know I'm one of them. I've been going back and watching some of the videos that I'd never watched before, because there are, his videos are very dark, and it seems like there are a lot of clues in the videos and stuff. And so that's why. I mean, it's not that people are watching because they like the guy and they're like, yay, we want to support him, especially if, he's guilty. It's because it's just because it's a huge story in the news right now.
Instead of David getting canceled, he's getting the highest streaming counts of his career. And it's sad that what this world is. I know some idiot in the comments was like, oh, you're getting streams too. Miss Mamas, do you not know the difference between covering a story and people actively streaming music? Not to listen to lyrics, but actually streaming music and getting into it and finding they enjoy it?
How do you know why they're streaming the music? How do you know it's not to listen to the lyrics? You don't fucking know. Are you watching people on TikTok be like, whoa, yeah, dancing around to like David's music and partying? I don't think so. I don't know. I ain't seen that.
World, okay? Again, listen, tragically, this little girl, Celeste, is gone. Tragically, we are trying to figure out what happened to her. Thankfully, the police are on the case. Unfortunately,
thank God,
everybody is a subject. Is a subject of their
suspect
investigation at this point.
Oh, subject of the investigation?
Finally,
I thought she meant everyone's a suspect.
Whoever did this, and I think it's David, but we'll see. They were very, very sloppy. Somebody this sloppy, yeah.
That's why, how is it so hard to figure out?
You guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
I think that was kind of a stupid video, not gonna lie. But yeah, this shit pisses me off. I don't get it. It seems like I've never seen anything like this. It just seems crazy to me. David panicking, major evidence deleted off. I guarantee that's what they're talking about. Anyways, I want to share those accounts with you guys, and then I'm going to go back outside. Okay, Hey with Golden is one of the energy readers / tarot readers that I really love, that I hope you guys will all check out and subscribe to her. She is lovely, very beautiful, sweet. charming. She's very talented. And then who was I watching last night? And what is her channel name? I want to make sure her channel name is correct. Oh my gosh, no way. How funny. Saltwater Heals Tarot. She is another great one. And I just noticed she did a long live stream last night. I didn't realize it was that long. But I caught some of it. But she did a live stream last night for 4 hours, 44 minutes, and 55 seconds. That's crazy. So we got 44455. Wow, that's interesting. Wow. Okay. Well, yeah. Check out Saltwater Heals Tarot and Hey Hey with Golden. They're two of my absolute favorites. Love them. They are so awesome. Very personable. Very nice. I like Saltwater Heals Tarot because she's got a bit of a toot, but she's very nice. She's my kind of gal. She's just a no bullshit type of gal. And I love it. Oh my gosh. And then I'm not going to tell you, but the number 47 came up again watching her last night, which I was just like, oh, what? It's crazy. Hey, Wolf Wolf. Good to see you. Wolf howls back at ya and wolf hugs to you. I hope you're having a great day. I am going to get back out there though and get some sun on my skin a little bit more. Bro, my whole feed is like David, pretty much. And then, oh, fuck. And then that weird alien entity thing from Panama. Good God, is that real? What is going on there? I can't even get started with that. I want to kind of get into that, but I don't know. Oh, the UIS is doing a stream. It looks like at 6 p.m. my time, so in a couple hours or so, about the King Cobra celebration of life. I'll put my notification on for that because I really like his content. Beware of men in Hello Kitty. No shit. Of course, it's about David again, but it says, former emo girl says women should beware. I guess beware of men wearing Hello Kitty. Well, tell me something I don't know. That's pretty zesty. Zesty. I don't know why a guy would be wearing, whatever, man. I'm not about these soy boys wearing the Hello Kitty, though. To me, that's not a turn on. That's like, I'll be questioning your sexuality, yo. Anyways, I'm going to get back out there. I love you guys. Thank you to everyone that has come by the chat and hung out and chatted. I appreciate you. I'm sorry this stream has been kind of a dud because my phone kept overeating, but I'm going to go back out there and get my tan on a little bit more. So, love you guys. Have a blessed day. I may be back later tonight. If not tonight, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But my main thing is I got to get some herb tonight. I gotta throw some weed in my weed pipe. So that's my main mission. And get a little bit, as much sun as I can for the rest of the day. So, love you guys. Thank you so much. I will be back to chat with you soon. My heart is just the right size for loving you. Bye, love you.